Right.
Well, in that situation, Daisy is your character who is working in a body retrieval unit. And could you talk about what she's going through right now and what that? And I understand you were sent the script and you basically said yes within 48 hours. What about this really just jumped to you?
Well, I'm a quick reader, apparently. Firstly, I'm always like, if I didn't read quickly, someone else is going to read it and take it. Australia, what could be better?
She's looking for absolution for her grief, and we're in an apocalypse, but you capture a drudgery that we all would recognize of the day-to-day of, okay, so they're zombies. What else can go wrong? And on that note, Mark, I do want to bring your character into this. You play Riley, who discovers Ava on the side of the road, and how would you describe it? I also want to be careful about without giving too much away, but do you think the dynamic between your characters represents a kind of regression we're seeing in the culture right now, and a little bit after things fall apart, how people try to remake their relationships in more antiquated ways?
Interesting. I don't think I see it like that. No, I think actually, to me, how Ava views Riley is very representative of the very human understanding that someone's grief can become desperation, and in and of itself can become terrifying when someone is desperately seeking something. Ava has a lot of understanding for what Riley's going through, and of course the situation develops into a spot that is not so understandable anymore. But for a lot of what Riley is saying, Ava is totally
able to engage, and he just has no control anymore. He's got no control, and it's really interesting watching this person have to go through that huge polarization. I think it makes for some fun on-screen time.
At the same time, Zach, this really is a tense monster movie. What about the zombie genre did you want to keep, and what did you maybe want to upend?
Yeah, the question is, how do you cut through all the zombie lore that exists out there with your zombie film? Like, what's going to be so special and different about this? And for me, it was always about the thematic, of like...
Did you want to explore maybe the evolution of zombies in a way we have not seen before?
Oh, absolutely. Like, I didn't want to do what had been done before. So it was like, yes, you have to honor the lore to an extent. You have to give people and an audience enough meat on the bone that understand what they're experiencing, but then it's your job to ratchet that up in a different way and have fun with it and play with it from a different angle, and that's exactly what we set out to do.
And I think I can say, it begins because of the U.S. government accidentally dropping an EMP over Tasmania.
Whoops.
Were you maybe?
Hey, it's Tasmania.
Now, as we've established, you've been writing and working on this for some time, but were you surprised at how eerily prescient the atmosphere in this movie is becoming?
No, I've got a real knack for that. I was also writing a Pandemic on a Plane movie before COVID, and that put an end to that. Whereas, luckily, this wasn't too close to the reality of some of the horrors of the world we're currently living in. But yeah, even just the sense of fire and burning things that we have in the movie, like just with what happened recently in California, it's like